ElevenLabs AI Music Generator tutorial for beginners. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through step by step how you can get started with ElevenLabs, one of the most exciting AI tools on the market right now. Most of you probably know ElevenLabs for its powerful dubbing capabilities and voice transformation features, which have already made it a favorite among content creators, marketers, and media professionals. But recently, ElevenLabs has taken things to a whole new level with the launch of ElevenLabs Music, a game-changing tool that allows anyone to create completely original music with just a few clicks. This is an incredible feature for creators, innovators, and business owners because it opens the door to producing custom background tracks, intro and outro music, or even full-length compositions without having to hire a composer or spend thousands of dollars on licensing fees. Whether you're making videos for YouTube, producing ads for your business, building a podcast, or simply experimenting with creative projects, ElevenLabs Music can help you generate professional quality soundtracks in minutes. You can tailor them to your exact needs, control the mood and instruments, and even experiment with multiple variations until you get the perfect sound. So in this video, we're going to explore exactly how you can use this tool, and by the end, you'll be able to decide for yourself whether it's worth adding to your creative workflow. To get started, simply log into your ElevenLabs account. On the left-hand menu, you'll see a music option. Click that to open the music creation dashboard. Before we jump straight into building our own track, I want to give you a taste of what's possible. I've already created a few sample pieces using this tool, and I think they'll give you a great sense of the range and quality you can achieve. The first example is a gentle children's lullaby. It's soft, calming, and designed to help little ones drift off to sleep. The lyrics go something like this.
Moonlight on your window, stars are shining bright. Dreams are softly calling, guiding you tonight. Rest your head on pillows, feel the warmth and peace. Drift on clouds of comfort, let your worries cease. Sleep until the morning, safe in sweetest dreams. Morning light will find you, wrapped in gentle beams.
Now, that's just one style. For the second example, I went in a completely different direction and created an epic, heroic ascension track, the kind of music you'd expect to hear in a dramatic movie trailer or a suspenseful game intro. This one is full of rising strings, deep percussion, and an emotional buildup that leads to a powerful climax. In a moment, I'll let you hear exactly what that sounds like, and then we'll roll up our sleeves and start building our own music together using ElevenLabs Music. So that was just another quick example of the kind of music you can create with ElevenLabs. Now, let's actually walk through the music creation process step by step. First, head over to the music section from the menu on the left-hand side. This will open up the main creation interface, where you'll see the prompt box. This is where all the magic happens. At the top of the prompt settings, you'll find the duration option. You can leave this set to auto, which means ElevenLabs will decide how long your track should be based on your prompt. For example, if you give it a broad description like, create a random song, it might generate something around 3 minutes long. But if you have a specific length in mind, maybe 30 seconds for an intro or 5 minutes for a full track, you can set that manually. Next, you'll select the number of variants you want. This tells the AI how many different versions of the song to create from your prompt. Having multiple variants is great if you want a few options to choose from without having to rewrite your prompt each time. Once those basics are set, it's time to start describing your music. I always recommend focusing on a few core elements that will guide the AI toward exactly the sound you want. Genre. This is your starting point. Do you want pop, rock, classical, electronic, jazz, or something else? Mood or emotion. Decide how the track should feel. Dark, romantic, melancholic, uplifting, energetic, dreamy. Anything that captures the vibe you're going for. Instruments and sounds. Be specific here. Do you want pianos, violins, acoustic guitars, horns, drums, or perhaps synthetic sounds like ambient pads or retro synths? Tempo. This defines the speed of the song. If you know the beats per minute (BPM) you want, you can enter it directly. If not, you can simply describe it as slow tempo, mid-tempo, or fast tempo. These first four elements form the backbone of your track. Once those are in place, you can move on to structure or progression, which is just as important. The structure determines how your track evolves over time. For example, trailer music often starts soft, builds in intensity, hits a dramatic peak, and then drops. YouTube background music is typically more steady and consistent, with a simple, even progression that doesn't distract from the video content. By clearly defining the progression, you give the AI a roadmap for how to shape your song from start to finish. If your music idea doesn't have much progression, meaning it stays too static or repetitive, you can guide ElevenLabs by specifying exactly how you want it to evolve. This is also the stage where you can include your use case, what the track is for, as well as any reference tracks or artists you want it to take inspiration from. These elements, genre, mood, instruments, sounds, tempo, structure, progression, use case, and references, make up the 7 key components that will give you the most control over your final result. Let's walk through an example. I decide I want to make a chill hip-hop track. So for the genre, I'll choose hip-hop. For the mood, I'll keep it chill, giving it a relaxed, laid-back vibe. For the instruments and sounds, I want to blend a soft piano with a vinyl crackle effect and some mellow beats. This combination instantly gives it a cozy, lo-fi atmosphere. For the tempo, I'll go with slow, making it ideal for studying, working, or relaxing. For the use case, I'll specify that it's good for background study music. For the reference, I might say, similar to lo-fi hip-hop artists who mix calm instrumentals with gentle beats. And in this case, I also want to include female vocals with empowering lyrics. Here's the full prompt I might give. Hip-hop, chill track with soft piano, vinyl crackle, and mellow beats. Slow tempo, good for studying. Similar to lo-fi hip-hop with female vocals about empowerment. One of the great things about ElevenLabs music is that you can go beyond just instrumentals. If you have specific lyrics in mind, you can paste them directly into your prompt, and the AI will work them into the music it generates. This means you're not just creating background audio. You can produce fully developed songs that run up to 5 minutes long. For example, in my case, the AI generated a full structure: intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, bridge, and outro. It also provided the lyrics for each section, along with a breakdown of the styles included and the styles excluded from the track. Looking at the first verse, it starts with a poetic line: I rose from quiet corners of my mind. From there, it moves through the chorus and subsequent verses, keeping with the theme of self-empowerment. Once the track is rendered, you can preview it immediately.
This is your space, your time. Eyes on the page, mind in control. Turning every doubt into stories untold. Breathing in calm, exhale the fear. Building my strength, my vision's clear. I'm rising up, writing my own lines. Every step I take, I'm feeling more alive. Breaking through walls with the power inside. I'm unstoppable, watch me fly. Quiet confidence, whisper to roar. Learning my worth, I'm craving more. Focused on dreams, I paint my sky. In this gentle groove, I learn to fly. All the moments I've doubted, all the times I fell. Built a bridge from the ashes, now I'm ringing that bell.
When I listened to my first variation, I found the overall sound to be rich, polished, and emotionally engaging. The female vocal delivery matched the vibe I wanted. But suppose I wanted to fine-tune it even more. Maybe I want the female lead's voice to sound softer and younger, giving it a gentler, more intimate feel. With ElevenLabs, you can simply go back into the editing panel, describe the exact change you want. For example, change the female lead vocal to a softer, younger sounding voice. And the AI will regenerate the vocals with that adjustment, keeping all your other settings intact. This ability to iterate quickly and easily is one of the biggest strengths of the platform, because you can experiment with different tones, textures, and vocal styles until you find exactly what works for your project. Let's say I want to shift the tone completely and aim for something younger and more playful. Maybe a style that captures the energy of a childlike, girly rapper. This could be perfect for projects aimed at kids or for content that needs a fun, lighthearted vibe. To do this, I simply adjust my prompt to describe that exact style. Once I submit it, ElevenLabs takes the original song I created earlier and produces a new variation that incorporates the youthful rap aesthetic I requested. When the generation finishes, I can download the track by clicking the download icon on the right. At the bottom of the interface, I can also see a timeline of all the different sections: intro, verses, chorus, bridge, outro, so I can jump directly to the parts I want to preview. Listening to this variation, I can immediately hear the difference. The vocals are softer, the tone is brighter, and the delivery feels more playful. Exactly the kind of energy I was looking for. And of course, I can continue refining it, changing the background beats, adjusting the instrumental balance, or even altering the mood again until I land on something perfect. This flexibility is what makes ElevenLabs music so powerful. Whether you need background music, a full-length vocal track, or sound for a specific creative niche, the platform can deliver in just minutes. Now, the big question, is it worth it? In my opinion, absolutely. For just $5 a month, you get 30,000 AI credits, along with commercial licensing, instant voice cloning, 20 projects in studio, and access to the dubbing studio. That's an incredibly competitive price for the range of features offered. If you need more, you can step up to the creator plan for $11 a month, which includes 62 minutes of generation time and the ability to purchase more credits whenever you need. This plan also allows for commercial usage, excluding enterprise-scale projects and streaming platforms. For those who just want to test the waters, the free version includes 11 minutes of music generation per month, but without commercial rights. That's still a great way to explore what the tool can do before committing. Overall, ElevenLabs music is not only affordable, but also incredibly versatile. Whether you're a content creator, small business owner, or hobbyist, it can save you hours of work and hundreds of dollars you might otherwise spend on licensing or custom production. So if you're ready to level up your creative projects, give it a try. And as always, if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, And check out my other tutorials where I explore more ways to use AI tools to their fullest potential.